I got rejected from my dream college. 2 weeks later, they called to say it was a mistake. My response changed everything. The rejection email from Princeton arrived on a Tuesday afternoon in March. I stared at my laptop screen reading the "We regret to inform you" paragraph over and over until the words blurred through my tears. It wasn't just disappointment, it was disbelief. I had perfect SAT scores, was valedictorian, had founded a nonprofit teaching coding to elementary school kids, and had glowing recommendations. Princeton had been my dream since 7th grade when I'd visited campus with my dad, an alumnus who never stopped talking about how his college years changed his life. For 2 weeks, I moved through each day in a fog. I accepted an offer from my second choice school, wrote the deposit check, and tried to reimagine my future without Princeton's Gothic buildings and legendary professors. Then came the call. "Hello, is this Gabriela Santos?" The woman's voice was warm but professional. "Yes, this is she. I am Catherine Winters from Princeton University's Office of Admission. I am calling because there has been a significant error regarding your application." My heart stopped. She continued. "Your application was mistakenly placed in the rejection pile due to a system error. You were actually accepted with a full merit scholarship. We are profoundly sorry for this mistake." I sat down, legs suddenly weak. "I don't understand. Your application was exceptional, Gabriela. You were actually selected for our Presidential Schools program, which includes full tuition and a research stipend. When we were finalizing the scholars list, we discovered the error. I can't express how sorry we are." The irony was crushing. After years of perfect performance, of never making mistakes, I'd been rejected because someone else had made one. I asked for time to think and hung up, then called my parents. My mother was ecstatic, already planning what I'd need for my dorm room. My father was triumphant, already imagining Princeton bumper stickers for both our cars. But something felt wrong. The school that had dominated my dreams for years had carelessly tossed my application aside, only to discover their exceptional candidate when double-checking their scholarship recipients. That night, I wrote the hardest email of my life. "Dear Miss Winters, thank you for your call regarding my admission status. While I appreciate Princeton's recognition of the error, I've spent the past 2 weeks reconsidering what I value in my education and future. During this time, I'd had thoughtful conversations with professors and students at Wesleyan University, where I've committed to attending. Their genuine interest in my work and their collaborative approach to research has shown me what it means to be truly valued by an academic community from the beginning. My father always said Princeton changed his life. I believe Wesleyan will change mine, though in different ways than I originally planned. I've learned that sometimes our rejected paths lead to better destinations. I will therefore be declining Princeton's offer of admission and scholarship. I wish you and the incoming class all the best. Sincerely, Gabriela Santos." The response was immediate. That evening, the dean of admission herself called, asking me to reconsider. The following day, my father alternated between bewilderment and anger. "This is Princeton," he kept saying, as if I'd somehow forgotten. But my decision felt right in a way that was entirely new to me. For the first time, I was choosing my path based on how I wanted to be valued, not on prestige or family expectations. My first semester at Wesleyan, I received an email from a Princeton freshman who'd heard my story from an admission officer who used it, anonymously, as an example of how institutional errors can have profound consequences. "They talk about you like a cautionary tale," she wrote, "about how even Princeton can lose exceptional candidates when they don't pay attention. I graduated from Wesleyan last month with honors, having completed original research I never would have discovered had I gone elsewhere. My closest professor mentors have become family. My Princeton-obsessed father now proudly wears Wesleyan red. Sometimes rejection isn't a closed door but an invitation to find doors you never knew existed. And sometimes the most powerful response to finally being chosen is to say, 'Thank you, but I've chosen something else.'"